Alright guys, the video just ended when I was daydreaming. A little over 45 minutes. We're starting part 2. We're still on the way from Frazee House to Brecksville Station Road on the Ohio and Erie Canal towpath. It's Tuesday, June 23rd, 6:12 p.m. Alright, here we are coming upon the mud catcher. Big Route 82 bridge up there. I don't know if you guys, yeah, you should be able to see that. Alright, there's the mud catcher. Can't really see it very well. There's a sign for the mud catcher. Here's the river. Still working on that bridge. That bridge is a National Historic Landmark, built between 1931 and 1932, an engineering marvel of its time. Instead of tearing that one down, they're fixing it up. You can see now, you can see a little Station Road bridge in the distance, right below the arch. Hope you can see that on the camera. I'm gonna keep going here. Looks like we still gotta do the detour to the left by the swamp, away from the river. That's the original way, and then this used to be a little alternate, but you know, they're making us go this way because of the construction on the bridge. I was gonna say, for all you guys that are still watching this video, this part 2, if you guys can think of places you want to see, or you want me to go find and check out, make videos on, I'd love to get your input in the comments. Let me know, like, oh, here's a cool place maybe you haven't been yet, or things like that, or here's something I'd like to see. And if it's all possible, at all possible, I will do it. canals to our right here. There's like a swamp here to the left. In fact, where we're walking now, this might have been all canal. It used to be a minimum of 40 feet wide for the whole length of it. So can't even see the towpath over there. Here are the cars on Riverview Road and on the bridge. Ah, you can see the moon. You guys see the moon there? Above the clouds, the moon. To give you an idea, I don't know if you can see the corner of that bridge, that American flag there. I don't know if it comes out. I can see it, but that edge of that cliff right there where the bridge begins, that's how steep that wall of the valley is. That's why they call this the Narrows. Ain't nowhere really to go. You want to run to the right, you're going to run into the river. You run to the left, you run into a wall. And we finally made it to mile 17. That's another thing too, the YouTube AI told me, since I make longer videos, maybe I should start putting them in chapters. You know, like when something interesting pops up, put a chapter there so people can skip around better. I don't know, I might start doing that, or try it on one video or something and see how it goes. I like when people have chapters on their videos, but to be honest, I really don't use them. Thanks. That's Pine Hill Road going up there. Try to catch the hawk on camera. Oh, there's two of them up there. And if we keep going that way, it would go to Red Lock and Vaughn. We're going to continue on, go over the Station Road Bridge here.
sure how far I can go.
Busy.
I remember when we used to come down here, not before it was a national park, but before they rebuilt this bridge. This is the actual original bridge built in 1881. There were holes in it you could see through. Wood planks, you had to be careful where you walked. And over there where we just came from, you would come down that Pine Hill Road when it used to not be closed, and there was a big farm down here. It's gone now. That was in the late 80s, early 90s. Probably more like the 80s. I don't know if you can read any of that, guys.
It's just
a little
the
weird.
one Fed manager wrote that one copy. But the other guy can talk about it and she was
Yeah, it's not really coming out on the camera, but we'll get the river and the bridge. Again, that's Aurora Road, Valley View Road, Route 82 bridge. All right. I think we missed all the trains for the day. Let's see, no, maybe not. What time is it? 6:24. I don't know if these people are just hanging out or resting, or if they're expecting the train. So this is Brecksville, is where you park. There's a kayak launch over there at that far end of the parking lot. It looks like we missed the last one, so we won't be seeing a train today. And then where that stop sign is, if you go that way, that's Brecksville Reservation. Lots of great trails in there.
really bad decision. Because
And I think this path right here, no, that's not it. That's a little creek bed, but over there's a way to go into the Buckeye Trail too. You take that through Brecksville into Jate and beyond. Alright, I'm going to show you guys the river and the bridge again, and I'm going to restart a video for the way back. You know what, I'll walk out at least to the towpath before I restart it. See, that's really cool. I can't really see the reflection of the arch too well, but the camera picks it up great. It's going south, Cuyahoga River. Can you see the moon? I don't know if you can see that moon or not through the camera. All right. I'll show you where I was talking about, where that big farm was. I think it was corn, I can't remember. But you would come down here and it would be so dark. You would come down from Pine Hill Road off of Route 82 and come down this hill that we're walking towards, and then you could only come about that far and park, and then you would walk down to the bridge here, come hang out. And late at night we used to do that. Now you can only get about halfway down Pine Hill Road and it's closed. Where the last house is, they got it closed, and it's just gravel, and for maintenance and construction come down here. I'll show you. I've showed you before, but I'll show you again. Pretty cool. I love this area. That's why if I can't decide where to go, I always end up here. Just this tree alone is awesome. So remember, when I'm talking about back in the 80s, this was still a road. And I mean, it is still a road, but you can't get down here with a car anymore. You used to be able to drive all the way down here. Yeah, don't light up a cigarette around here, man. Anyways, you see they got their construction stuff here. This is like a gravel road most of the way up. I think it's paved at the top where there's houses, but it goes way up there. I'm not gonna mess around. Anyways, you'd come down the road right here. We'd probably park right about here. Like as soon as it got flat, we'd park and then walk to the bridge. This whole area, which I don't understand because I think it's the canal. Yeah, that's so. Anyways, right here on the right, it was a big farm. I think it was this far down. I think it was when we got down to the bottom. That's been, wow, almost 40 years ago, so it's hard to remember. But there's a big farm down here. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to end this video. You see the Station Road Bridge. I'm going to start our walk back. Thanks for watching. Have a great one.